Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to another edition of Rassle Rock. I'm here once again with my very good friend, Karen Kalbacher. Thank you very much for joining me again.
Yeah, I love
Welcome to my neighborhood.
I know, right?
That was a terrible way to say it, but
it's Christmas time, and
yes.
I love doing weird videos.
Yeah, well, it's fun. So we do these videos every single day, 12 days throughout the Christmas season. And we do it to help out some charities, man. As you know, Rassle Rock helps out our Teespring shop, which every single design on there helps out a different charity. And it's a blast doing them, and it helps out somebody. So if you check the links in the description, they will guide you to the charity, to the Teespring shop, and to today's shirt. Today's shirt is hashtag EISTD, EISTD, which is our podcast called It's Something to Do. It's a great podcast to listen to. It's a great podcast to do because I have so much fun every single week doing it. And we talk about movies and TV shows and plays and music and all kinds of stuff, man. We've done something
cartoons,
to do.
We've done music, parody albums, we've done entire television series.
Yeah.
Everything is, I guess, obscure. Sometimes we do like up-to-date stuff, but you know, we're currently doing Reapers, so we're in 2007.
Yeah. The charity that it links to is a great charity as well. It is Women TheWell, which is a charity that helps out sex workers, prostitutes, women who are victims of human trafficking sometimes even.
Drug addicted.
And they're all, you know, anyone who's addicted to drugs or alcohol or has been abused in any way, they help them out. They get them. They do their best to get them back on their feet again, and to make sure that they're okay. It's a very, very worthwhile charity, and we love the fact that we have this opportunity to help them out. Moving on to today's challenge. It's an odd one. It's something that I heard of that, oh goodness gracious, how do I even start to explain this? Basically what we're doing is a fan fiction challenge. This is a fan fiction of, it's something to do.
How does it work? I mean, we usually just sit here.
We usually just sit here and talk into a microphone, but today we're writing fan fiction about ourselves. So I'm going to start a story that is fan fiction about Karen and myself, and after 3 minutes I'm going to stop writing. I'm going to read Karen the last sentence that I wrote, and then she's going to take over. She's not going to know.
I find this vaguely terrifying.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just, you know, I'm a writer.
Right.
As you know.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy to be like, I haven't done like a round robin, and that's what this feels like, except I don't get to read.
You don't get to read the previous...
No, I don't get to read it really. I'm just going on, and I'm going to be bizarre. But I don't know what's happening.
We're not going to know what's happening until it's finished, which is, you're right. That's terrifying.
Yeah, it's vaguely terrifying. Bow ties are cool.
They are cool.
It goes with your Jeff cap, really.
Thank you very much. We need a title. What should we, what do you think? Do you have an idea in your head for a title?
We have to get ourselves out of this apartment. So how about we do, it's something to do, we lost power.
We lost power.
Right.
Okay.
Because we can't record without power.
That's true.
So that would give us the opportunity to get on an adventure. Because maybe we need batteries.
Dear sweet Lord, I don't know where to start. Okay. I have writer's block already. I haven't typed anything. Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
And go. First off, I gave him my laptop, which is the tiniest laptop in the world, and he has big man hands. I'm just not sure what I'm supposed to do with the whole fact that you have 2 minutes left.
Oh! I have one sentence!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done.
I think you should be able to at least finish the sentence that you...
Did you just change the rules when we're playing this game?
Yes. Alright, so the last sentence is, if it gets any more silent, I'll kill the world.
Is that me?
I don't know.
It sounds like something I would say. Alright, here, hold on to those.
Oh, okay.
I'll jingle too much.
Okay, and 3, 2, 1, go! I'm not looking or reading anything, and I can already tell that you're doing a better job than I did. Oh, should we read it like we spelled it?
No.
At the end?
Yes, definitely.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
My last line is, we're in outer space.
The F?
We're in outer space. Go. I mean, I wasn't sure where it was going, so I just, you know, had to make it weird.
No.
No?
Well, I panicked and just started writing whatever word came to my face. Okay. Rick realized he couldn't really breathe, but Karen was breathing fine, so he followed suit and grabbed her respirator. None of that makes any sense. 3, 2, 1, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is so not a helpful last sentence.
Oh no.
My apologies. So your last line is, he had a name tag that said Jimbo. I don't hate you. I just want you to know that it should have been better if you had gotten me before I got that last sentence.
Alright, let's edit.
Ready?
Yeah.
And go. No pressure, but it's 2 minutes. I like telling him the time because he starts to panic. Then he can't spell anymore.
I couldn't spell to begin with.
No one can. That's what autocorrect is for. 3, 2.
I hate everything about you is my last sentence. And 3, 2, 1, go. So yes, if you didn't know, Karen is a very good writer. She has published books. She is. You can find her on Amazon.
Yeah.
I have done nothing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Story over. So what did we decide? Are we passing back and forth?
Read for a bit, and then if you want, yeah, do your part, and then when we swap out, I'll read it a little bit.
Okay. Welcome to a dramatic reading of It's Something to Do. The power went out. So that is the reason we decided to start watching Glee, said Rick as he took another drink. Karen looked at him and rolled her eyes as she started to speak. Okay, see, the equal sign is right next to the backspace, and for some reason,
no, read
I kept on.
Don't explain yourself.
Okay. Then suddenly, the light went out, and the computer grew dark. Holy crap, she exclaimed. Reich looked around as he could see in the dark. So the power went out, he said into the mic as if anyone could hear him. Karen stood up and immediately went into survival mode. So we need to get the F out of here and go get a generator at the hardware store or something. If it gets any more silent, I'll kill the world.
I can't stand it, I'm tearing my hair out, Karen shouted. Rick stood up and took the microphone with him. We need to find more power! We need to get out of here. There's probably some power at the mall. We can go to the coffee shop, Karen said, taking the laptop and stepping into her shoes. To the mall! They raced outside, holding the gear for the podcast. Outside, there was a huge spotlight on the lawn. Karen glanced up. What the heck is that? She shouted. I don't know, Rick replied. The beam enveloped the pair of them and they were sucked up onto a spaceship. Oh, good lord, this is not a good prize, Karen said. We're in outer space.
Yeah, I know what I said. We're in outer space, you dingus.
Awesome.
You know, we went out for batteries or some such crap, right? Rick looked around at the surroundings that he and his podcast partner were currently in. So, said Karen, we can probably use the power of space to power our podcast, right? Rick looked at her like she was crazy. That's just probably close to science, said Rick, so I'm going to say you are correct. Rick realized he couldn't really breathe, but Karen was breathing fine, so he followed suit and grabbed her respirator.
Rick managed to get his respirator into place just in time. The doors to the cargo bay doors opened, blowing both of them out into space. Luckily, they somehow managed not to die. Karen spun around to look back at the Earth. Rick grabbed a hold of the ship and the back of Karen's hoodie to drag her back onto the ship. That's a lot of the word ship, sorry guys. Oh my god, Earth is awesome from up here! Stop staring at Earth, we're going to die, Rick screamed. He dragged Karen back by her hood and tossed her back inside the ship. She was still holding the laptop tight, using the camera function to snap pictures of Earth. These will sell for millions, she crowed. Once back inside, Rick managed to close the cargo bay doors. Karen slammed the lever shut and the inner doors open. They walked into the inside of the ship and came face to face with the tallest, bluest alien. E had a name tag that said, Jimbo.
Jimbo was the best name for that guy. I mean, seriously, if that guy's name was Bill or Steve, I wouldn't have taken him as seriously. Karen walked the islet and finally found the power source they had been searching for this entire time.
Awesome.
Finally, said Rick, there needs to be a quicker, wise way,
Was equal Y.
to fix the power when it all goes out. They got back in their dope ride and started heading for home. Karen, I feel like we've been on an incredible adventure, said Rick. Well, guess what, said Karen. It's not over, because we just ran out of gas. I hate everything about you.
Wow, I had no idea that we stole a ship. My bad.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I know, Karen replied, and slammed on the transmat button. Rick vanished in a puff of smoke. Karen hoped she did it right and he landed back on her lawn. She considered staying on the alien ship and traveling through space. She couldn't leave Rick behind. She stole a remote to the ship, grabbed a packet of double A's for the door of the podcast, and used the transmat to transport herself back down to the lawn. Rick had made it. Karen high-fived him. They raced inside. Karen set up the laptop, and Rick made drinks. Rick shoved the batteries into the mic, and they sat down to stare at one another. We met aliens, Karen shouted. Yeah, who cares? We forgot to watch the show for tonight's podcast. Let's drink instead.
The end.
That's what happens every week.
Netflix. You're looking for material, aren't you? Look no further. You have and something to do. We have merch! Go to the Teespring shop for Rassle Rock. Teespring.com/store/Rassle-Rock. And buy the It's Something to Do t-shirt. #EISTD. I don't know if that's how you would pronounce that. EISTD.
If you ended in STD, no one's going to buy it.
That's true. So yeah, EISTD. #EISTD.
We were not thinking.
No.
No.
So it helps out a very good charity, Women TheWell. They really need your help, and it's the holiday season of giving. You should really help some people out, and these Rassle Rock videos are a good way to remind people of that, and it's a fun way to experience it, man. And we make it easy for you. The links are in the description, and if you don't want, for whatever reason, you don't want the awesome shirt that we are offering, the link for the charity itself is in the description as well. So you can just click on that. Help people out any way you can. And if you can't help people, that's cool too, man. It's the holiday season, everybody's broke. But what you can do is share the link. If you share the link, somebody who can donate. And that's very cool too. So you can help out any way you can possibly can. And we had a great time filming this.
We did.
Writing this and reading it out in the weirdest way with all our crazy spelling mistakes and stuff like that. It's
Remember,
fun.
if you like this video, hit that subscribe button.
Yes! Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring that little bell notification thing.
Mm-hmm. It works for everybody else,
yes.
but it doesn't work for me.
I'm gonna find out why. So that'll about do it for this episode of Rassle Rock. Thank you very much, Karen, for joining me. I very much appreciate it. I like your purple lipstick.
Thanks.
I like my little purple bow tie.
It's very purple in here.
For fancy.
Festive.
Festive and fancy. We'll see you the next day.
I love fanfiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do as well.
I mean, we used to write it all the time.
Yeah.
I still write it all the time.